Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I'm up this morning with a design team haul from Eiffel store. Now, I'm going to confess and be absolutely honest, I haven't got a clue what any of these look like, although I will by the time I put the links below. So I roughly know what they are, but we'll talk about them. And this is a little gnome. Well, when I say little, he's obviously not so little because that is a good size hat. And I am going to be up the rest of the week making items from Eiffel store. There's obviously a gorgeous little bow there, so whether it's holding a gift or not, I don't know. But we've got all the stripe pieces that piece back into the hat. And I believe that is the tips of the boots. We will find out. It might even be hands. Who knows? It's going to be fun. Right, next up we've got a very cute snowman, and I think I did see these on the website last week, and they are seriously cute. That's all I'm going to say. And next up we have miniature gifts. Now, I don't know if you remember, it might have been last year or the year before, Eiffel store did some more decorative sort of like miniature gifts. These are plain ones, as you can see, with just the ribbons and the bows. But when you cut them out of different colour cardstock and just, dot them all about on one card, they just look absolutely awesome. Or they become like separate elements that you can use with your critters. Like, I could put a few gifts with my snowman. So they're just really useful. I call these icon dies, little icons, but you can call them whatever you choose, but I call them icons. So that is the gifts. And then we've got a rather cute and snooty looking snowman, which looks really sweet. Look at that. Got lovely huggy hands. And the hat and the scarf is gorgeous. Got all that wonderful jagged detail. Really simple. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, you've got the eyes and the nose. Can't really count those because, they're so easy to do. But get your chalks out and something like that. You've got a card in 5 minutes. Wonderful. And then next up, I do love dies like this. That's a cluster of holly and berries in different styles. So things like that are super useful. Really lovely. I mean, you can add them to tags, pages, cards. Once again, like the icons, you can use them separately and dot them around. And here we have some Santa hats. And I think going back a couple of years ago again, he did another one like this, but I think the bubbles on the hats were more sort of like detailed. And there was one that was just like, what's his name? Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge. There was a hat that was hooked over that looked just like Ebenezer Scrooge, which is a bit like that, which is why I think if all you ever want to do is print out the word bar humbug, and then pop a little icon like that on there, die cut, you've just got an awesome and quick card. Next up, we have a set of 3 trees. And those are kind of pierced out, which are really nice. You could actually cut in green and white and put white bits back in to make it look like snow. So those are cute and can be used, of course, with anything. And then we've got a set of little deers, which are rather cute. And then we've got that one. But isn't that a moose? Is that a moose or an elk? Somebody can tell me below. It's one or the other. And then we've got a prancing one. But things like that can be really sweet if you like to do a lot of stamping. And then you can have something like this off in the distance. Or for masculine hunting cards. And of course, things like that always look great against a buffalo check. So those are gorgeous. And next up, we're back into cute snowman. And wonderful hat and scarf once again, and this time he's looking on at me and he's got a little button nose, really cute. And then we have another gnome. Now this one's quite interesting. That's obviously its facial features and those are the eyes, but as I said, we're going to have to make these up to know exactly what these gnomies look like. There's another cute one. These little boots that come out from underneath his beard there. And we've got a swirly twirly, so I don't know what that is. We're just going to have to find out. And then I have another gnome that has a balloon. Lots of pieces there, and also a candy cane. So I'm guessing these are Christmas themed. That could even be the bottom of a sleigh, couldn't it? Where all the gifts or something stack up. We will find out. And then we have a mummy and baby snowman, which looks really sweet. I like that. And then we have another gnome, which has got a lot of dots on the hat and a lot of dots that will cut out. And then we have another gnome, and this one might be popping out of that gift box there. Look at the embossing on that. That's gorgeous. We've got starry embossing. So I have the feeling, because we can only see the hands and the beard and whatnot, that that gnome is going to be popping out of there. So that looks really cute. I'll probably do that one tomorrow. And then we have another gnome and what looks like another gift box and a ribbon. Nice little bow there as well. And another gnome, and this poor thing's got a small gift. Hasn't got a big gift like that one. It's got a smaller gift. And a tiny little bow there. Mind you, they do say good things come in small packages. That's probably why I'm only 5 foot. Yeah, blow my own trumpet. Somebody has to. And here we've got another gnome. More little shoes, hands, nose. Really cute. Right, I thank you so much for joining me. And as I said, you know, we have to make these things in order to see what they actually look like. But from this pile and looking at it, I quite like the idea of a gnome that comes out of a box. If anybody's got any suggestions, you know, leave them below. So I know that somewhere along here, I'm probably going to use the trees with the snowman. I like the idea of the mummy and the baby snowman. So likely to do that with that tomorrow. And wherever I put that large one, I'll probably do holly too, because that's always useful. But there's one here, isn't there, where it's popping out of a gift box and I've lost it already. But I know that I want to do that. There we go. I'm going to try for those tomorrow. But if anybody's got suggestions for anything else, do let me know. Yes, do let me know. Right, once again, I thank you so much for joining me today. Have an absolutely wonderful day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.